there is a specific and almost automatic reaction that a certain kind of person has the instant a genuine compliment arrives, an immediate deflection, a quick correction, an explanation for why the praise is not really deserved, all delivered so instinctively that the person often does not even consciously register they're doing it until someone points it out. This happens regardless of how genuinely accurate the compliment actually is, and regardless of how sincerely it was offered, producing an automatic rejection of praise that often confuses and frustrates the person offering it. Carl Jung's understanding of the persona and the shadow offers a genuine explanation for why simple, accurate praise can feel so difficult to actually receive. Jung believed that a persona built around humility, competence, or self-effacement, often for genuinely understandable early reasons, tends to develop specific and automatic responses designed to protect that established identity from anything that threatens to disrupt it, including praise that does not comfortably fit within the persona's established boundaries. A person whose identity has been built around not drawing too much attention or around maintaining a consistently modest self-presentation often experiences genuine, specific praise as a kind of threat to this established identity, something requiring immediate correction in order to restore the more comfortable and familiar self-presentation the persona depends upon. This explains why the deflection happens so automatically, faster than conscious decision, since it functions as a genuine defense mechanism, protecting an established identity rather than a considered response to the actual accuracy of the compliment being offered. The person deflecting is not consciously deciding that the praise is inaccurate. They're experiencing an automatic and largely unconscious discomfort at having their established self-presentation disrupted by information that does not comfortably fit within it, and the deflection functions to quickly restore the more familiar and comfortable equilibrium. Jung's understanding of the shadow adds a further layer worth taking seriously here. If a person's conscious identity has been built specifically around modesty and self-effacement, the capacity for simply and comfortably receiving genuine acknowledgment of one's own worth or competence often remains genuinely underdeveloped, existing as unfamiliar territory rather than as an available and practiced response. This is not false modesty performed for social approval. It reflects a genuine and specific gap in developed capacity, the ability to simply receive positive information about oneself without immediately needing to correct or minimize it. A capacity that circumstances and early experience simply never gave adequate room to develop. This offers something genuinely important for anyone who recognizes this automatic pattern in their own life. The instinct to deflect praise is not evidence of genuine humility in the healthiest sense of that word, and Jung's understanding actually suggests something close to the opposite, that automatic deflection often reflects a rigid persona defending itself rather than a genuinely secure and settled relationship with one's own worth. Genuine humility, in Jung's fuller understanding, involves an accurate and settled relationship with both one's real limitations and one's real strengths, capable of acknowledging both without needing to immediately correct either one. This suggests a genuinely useful practice for anyone who recognizes this automatic deflection pattern. It involves deliberately practicing a simple, unadorned response to genuine praise, a plain thank you offered without qualification, correction, or immediate redirection of the conversation elsewhere, even though this will initially feel uncomfortable and unfamiliar precisely because the capacity for comfortably receiving praise has not yet been genuinely developed. This is a small and specific practice, but Jung's understanding suggests that repeated deliberate practice of simply receiving rather than automatically deflecting gradually builds exactly the capacity that early circumstances failed to develop naturally. There is real value in recognizing that this pattern, however automatic and however long-standing, does not reflect a permanent inability to develop a more settled relationship with genuine praise. It reflects a specific, identifiable gap that can, like any underdeveloped capacity, be gradually built through deliberate and repeated practice, rather than remaining forever the automatic and reflexive response it has always been. Think honestly about your own reaction the last time you received a genuine, specific compliment, and consider whether you deflected it automatically, and if so, what exactly your persona seemed to be protecting by refusing to simply let the praise land. If you recognize this pattern in your own life, right below the single word for the last compliment you can remember automatically deflecting rather than simply accepting. Naming it honestly and practicing a simple thank you the next time it happens is often the first step toward finally building a capacity that automatic habit has never yet allowed to develop. Because the automatic instinct to deflect a genuine compliment was never, according to Carl Jung's understanding, real evidence of humility in its healthiest sense. It was evidence of a persona protecting itself from information it was never given the chance to comfortably hold.